What is up, guys? Fantasy Game Sesh here. It is late afternoon. I'm on my 10-minute break at work. I'm ready to get off. I'm very, very excited right now. I'm waiting for someone to give me a call. I gave one of the sellers my phone number because he's holding one of the rarest jumbo machinders, one of the top 5 rarest machinders, actually. And he has another one that I didn't see. I saw in the left corner of my eye that is actually rare as well. Funny story is, one of my friends hit me up saying that he showed me a picture and I couldn't believe it. I said, "Whoa, dude, where's this at?" And I was very, very shocked because I just got one recently, like a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago now. I'm still working on it. I'm still producing parts for it. I'm having people helping me out to get the parts to restore Mekenda Robo. Now, the thing is, another one came up yesterday night, and he sent me a message, and he said that he already had a buyer for $700. I said, "I'm willing to pay you more," and I had to jump and pull the trigger and throw him a number that would get his attention to contact me. And sure, it worked. It worked great. Like I said, hopefully this deal comes through. It's a very rare jumbo. Still nervous. I'm still a little shaky as hell. I might have like butterflies in my stomach. And I'm willing to do anything to make sure I get this deal to come through. Now, this might get to the point where because the thing is, I'm not sure which one I'm deciding to keep if I do get it, because the one that he has, it's just a little worn. Not worn, but it's a little dirty. It just needs to be cleaned. It has better parts than the one that I have. But the thing is, I got to see what it's missing. It looks like it's missing a leg. I'm not sure. If it is, maybe I can drop the price down, because it's, to me, I thought it was a complete Mekenda Robo. But like I said, I'm not sure yet. I'll show you guys the footage if I end up getting it. I hope I do get it. I'm excited, guys. I'm not sure where we're at right now with everything. He's been getting offers like crazy, and it was just posted on the Shogun group. So I'm not sure where it's gonna be and how this is gonna happen. But let's hope he gets in contact. Hopefully I can pick it up today. I pull out the cash from the bank and head over to his house and get footage for you guys, because like I said, this is a one opportunity that never ever comes up. But this will be my 3rd Mekenda Robo if I get it today. And that is probably maybe the craziest story in the world, guys. Like, I don't think anybody that I know of has ever held 2 Mekenda Robos, except for Yahoo auctions that, they've seen them come in and come out like every so often or every other year. They ever come up every other few years. When I had mine, I think the last one sold in box for like 10 years ago. And then recently, these few years, they've just been coming out of nowhere. So, like I said, it's a rare opportunity. It never really happens, but it's been happening to me very, very often, and it's been like crisp. It's like right by my fingers. Same thing that happened with the one that I got from the Philippines. Nobody was sure. They thought it was a scam. But I just had a gut feeling that it was real, legit, and that's why he took my offer, and I got him. So it's scary. It's crazy, guys. It's a crazy story. It's nuts, but it's coming down, guys. It's like I said, it's just one of those opportunities that you gotta take when they come. So let's see what happens. Hopefully the deal comes through, and hopefully I can meet him today, right after work, maybe. Hopefully, I'm gonna get some food because I'm starving, and I gotta ship out some items. And then once everything feels right, we're gonna go and get this sorted out, and hopefully we get this damn deal, guys. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
I try to take as best pics if I can.
Yeah.
Of what it was.
I think I saw something.
One of the on Fuji, that's some of the weapons, the missiles. Well, this was already like it when I bought it.
Yeah.
But one of the legs popped off, but the other one is there. It's right there.
Yeah.
The swords, everything is inside of here. Axes, battle axes are in there. The attachments for the hands, they're in there.
Oh, okay. I saw another one that you had it in half. Like in the picture of this, there's like another one that you have it in half in parts.
It's like had legs or something.
Yeah.
No, that was it, man. 7 pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you've been a long day, dude.
That's cool. He's missing the missiles, but that's cool. It's fully there. See what I want to do on them. So I didn't bring that much. I brought the 1300. That's what I brought, and I brought like a few, like $100 extra.
Dude,
but,
man, just do a 14, man.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, let's get it out.
All right.
Man.
Here's 13. You want to count that up? There's hundreds and 20s. That's from the bank. I'm just happy, dude. It's like this has made my ears like my favorite. I like the full set. All right, guys. So here it is. Here's the full line. Now the only one that's missing is Mekenda Robo, which I always save him for last because he is probably the best prize out of this whole entire line. All right, guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Outstanding pickup, one of the best pickups I've ever gotten in my entire life. It's just one of those moments that you just don't believe. You know, for 1 week I thought I was dreaming. I kept asking my wife, baby, am I dreaming? She said no. It's just like I said, guys, those things just never happen, but there's a slight chance that it does happen, and it does happen, guys. And I tell you guys all the time, guys, don't ever give up, because there's holy grails. He's not here right now with me. I'll show you guys in the end. To be found. I'm talking about stadium events. I'm talking about the Gold Card Championship. They always come up. Someone ends up finding it in the flea market, yard sale, estate sale. Hey guys, I can tell you guys, opportunities like these always happen, guys. I was just, I'm just glad someone messaged me, notifying me that he couldn't get it and gave me the opportunity, and in the end it worked out on his end because he got some cool stuff out of it, and I ended up getting all this stuff out of it. And the funny thing is, I was able to find 2 of the most wanted toys I've wanted in my entire life in one epic lot. And like I said, guys, it's just hard to explain. It's just these things I just feel like I can't believe it happens. You would never think it would happen to you. I mean, it's happened to me 3 times, which is even unreal. So anyways, I have all these guys. I'm gonna show you guys one by one. I'm gonna show you guys the American and the Japan release, and I'm gonna talk to you guys, very common to very uncommon toys, and then we'll get to Mekenda Robo because I got a lot of stuff to tell you guys, which I'm very, very excited. So let's get started. First off, I'm gonna show you guys the first 5 Shogun ones from America. This is Dragoon. He's very, very common, the cheapest one out of the whole lot, to be honest. He's in really really good condition, I could say. Dragoon, and then I'm gonna put them to the side real quick over here, just so they don't get damaged. And then there's Guy King. He is very common as well, but he's still a little pricey. He's like about 150 to 170. So there's that guy. There's Guy King. He's another U.S. release. I'm gonna put him right here next to me, actually. And then third is Radin. He's kind of around the same price as well. This is Radin. He is another U.S. released. Now there's a Japan release too, but he has he acts like an arrow kind of fist to him. He's about like $300-400. And then there is I'm trying not to be like trying to scrape these guys. And this is Mazinger Z, Great Mazinga. He is valued at about the same price, around the same price, to be honest. Oh snap! I just dropped the other guy, but that's fine. And then we'll get to the really rare ones. So I'm gonna just put these guys really quick right here. Let me just lean them over, and then I'll get you guys really quick, and then we'll get to the really expensive ones. So this is Daimios. He is the rarest out of the whole Shogun Warrior line. He is the human-like one. A lot of people didn't like him. He's so rare. It's because they didn't sell very well. So that is Daimios. He goes about $250 to $300. $350 is like Superman if you really want to sell him for $350. This is very good condition. He's probably worth about $300 just the way he sits like this, and he is actually complete, which is really cool. So I'm gonna get to my
Shocked ones I couldn't believe he had. Thank God, like I said, I asked him that if he had a Poseidon. He was one of my wanted. He was my last one that I actually very, very wanted and needed, but I couldn't have. I just didn't want to pay that much money, and he's very expensive. Back in, I guess in the 2000s, he was a really easy to get jumbo machinder. Now he is a very pricey jumbo machinder. So like I said, guys, the market is where it's at today, and they value them at whatever price people are willing to pay, and those prices have sold online. And it's kind of, I'm just trying to sink this all in, guys, because it's really, really hard. So this is Liger. This is part of the trio. He has a Popey Liger. Now he did come with a hand with missing broken pieces there, but I already have an order for him for a new attachable fist, which is really cool. Now this guy is worth about $1,200. In this condition, he's probably worth $1,000, but in good condition, he can be about $1,300 to $1,500 toy. Now this guy is the last one that I asked for. I couldn't believe I finally found him together. He's my last one that I wanted in my list, on my dream list, and I finally acquired him. He is not cheap no more, and he's the coolest because of his features, which I'll probably make a video on the side because I don't think there's a video on him on YouTube anyways. So as you guys see, he has tracks, but they tend to bend forward, and it makes them really short. So he's like a really short jumbo machinder. Now, when you compare them next to each other, he looks very small. But when you put them together and you stand him up with his feet up high, he is as tall as these guys. And that is, now there's two variants. There's one in Mexico and there's a Japan release. The one from Mexico is really, really rare. His name is Guro Guro. If I say it in Spanish, it's Guro Guro. If I say it in English, it's Guro Guro. But here in the US, they call him Poseidon. In Japan, well, he has a different name, but they still consider him as Poseidon. Now, he is worth about $1,500 to $2,000. Complete in really good condition. Mine's in about an 8 out of 10, so he's worth about $1,500 for sure. Complete in really good condition, he's probably worth about $2,000. In box, he's worth about $4,000 to $5,000 in the box, which is insane. So I hope you guys enjoy that little pickup here, and I'm gonna show you guys the Holy Grail in about a few minutes. All right, guys. So here we are with the rare jumbo Mekenda Robo, guys. I'm super excited to show you guys. Now the thing is, guys, I do have two in my hands at the moment. Now I only brought one with me. This is the one that I found that epic lot that you guys saw this from this week. So the other one is in my private collection. The other one I got from the Philippines about a month, close to a month before I found this guy on you guys won't believe where I found this guy. I found him on OfferUp. One of my guys hit me up. They couldn't get it, and I found him, and I worked out a great deal. Like I said, there was a bid war within the community to buy this Holy Grail, but they didn't know truly what it was really, really worth. So I'm the one that stood out, and I was really happy to finally come home with this super Grail. Now he is 99% complete. His head crest was sent out to a professional sculptor, and some other parts as well, but the other parts are from my other Mekenda Robo. That's why you're not gonna see them in the video, because right now those parts are sent out to other collectors. They're gonna need those pieces remade for their collection. I mean, for their Mekenda Robo to complete their Mekenda Robo for their collection. So like I said, he is top 3 rarest jumbo machiners. There's 2 other jumbo machiners that are really, really rare, but I will talk about that some other time. As right now, I am the only person in the world to have 2 Mekenda Robos in their collection. And I know this is crazy, but I'm the only person in the world, again, to have found 3 Mekenda Robo, which is unheard of, and especially close to being locally, which is insane. The other one I found was in at a flea market for $8, which was insane. The second one came from the Philippines, and this one was, again, here. It was a little bit of a drive. It was like a 30-minute drive, but it was here local in the area as well. This guy came from a collector that collects Hot Wheels. So what happened was, the way he got them was he did a trade with some Hot Wheels, and the Asian guy had these since he was a kid and didn't want them anymore, and he threw in these jumbo machinders or robos towards that trade of Hot Wheels. He didn't want them at all. He didn't want to do anything with them. He knew what they were because he had them when he was a kid, he told me. But he just threw them in the back of the garage, and over 10 years it stayed there. And then finally, when he cleaned up his garage, he pulled them out, put them up on OfferUp, and started getting offers that same night. I think this top offer was $700, and then I had another. I offered him, I think I offered him $900, and then there was a bid war because someone posted on the Shogun group, and there was a bid war locally. So in the end of the day, I got him for an outstanding price for $175, guys, which is insane. But let's get Mekenda Robo out, and I'm gonna explain some stuff about Mekenda Robo while I'm at it. Well, I'm gonna show you guys why he's so rare and all that good stuff. So here he is. Now, like I said, he's missing his head crest. He's missing his chest crest as well. These were sent out to the professional to get remade for my other Mekenda Robo that needs them actually. So that's really cool. And his shields are actually right here. So here they are. They're both in the box. I just wanted to pull one out because it doesn't fit with them on. So like I said, really, really rare. These parts, I'll show you the parts that are very, very common. They're always missing is a headpiece, crest piece. The missiles are like really tough ones to get as well. I got this sent out to get some for my other Mekenda Robo, and the leg pieces are always missing. So what makes Mekenda Robo so rare? He was made by Bullmark in 1977. That company is a very small company. It was the only company that only released one jumbo Machinda, which was Mekenda Robo. Really well known in the Philippines. Very sought after by a lot of collectors in the U.S. and around the world, especially Italy. A lot of collectors hit me up, offer me $7,000-8,000 for Mekenda Robo the way it sits. Like I said, he's very sought after. I did write a review. I wrote a story on how I got him and all that stuff, and it went viral through the Jumbo Machinder Collector Unite group. So it hit the news back in Italy, which is insane. I'm very glad because, like I said, guys, there's holy grails to be found all the time. Because, like I said again, this is my third one, so very, very excited. I'm the only person in the world that owns two and that has ever found three. So I will post an epic picture of Mekenda Robo for you guys, and I'm gonna show you guys his little mechanism. He does shoot missiles, which is in the front. He has a little back trigger right there, so when you spin that, it shoots all 4 missiles one by one, which is really, really cool. So I'm gonna put this piece right here for you guys so you guys can check it out. Just gotta slide it through. There you go. And he does this. It spins like a shield. Crazy how this figure goes for so much money. That is made out of shampoo bottles, which is insane, right? So yeah, I have a really big attachment to this figure for a lot of reasons. I found my first one back in 2017, I think it was, in March. I sold them for $4,300. Paid off for my car that I have right now, actually. I think I had my car for close to 2 years. I think it was in 2016, I want to say. But yes, in the beginning of 2017, my bad. So really, really cool, guys. So yes, what makes them super, super rare is Bullmark went bankrupt and didn't make so many of them. Now I think there's a theory that I'm thinking to myself. The reason I think there's so many here in California is because I think there was a small store here in LA, which was in Chinatown, from what my understanding. And a lot of people brought those out here to around California, because I found 2 so far locally, which is insane. So there might be another one out there, and I know someone else that found one about a 2-hour drive at a antique auction store, which was Armando. He sold his for $7,500 with missing parts, but in really good condition, by the way. So like I said, guys, there's some still out there. You'll be shocked. So yes, awesome Japanese release toy. made by Beaumark, like I said, and was really well known in the Philippines. In the U.S., a lot of people know him. Not a lot of people do, but very sought after toy, guys. So anyways, I'm very fortunate, very lucky to have found 3 Mekenda Robos and 2 in my private collection. And I can't wait to show you guys when he's fully complete with my other Mekenda Robo. And you guys will see a future video on that. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys on the next Holy Grail find sometime soon. Or we'll see you guys on the next Video Game Hunting Live or Toy Collecting. And thanks for watching, guys.